So, Yoshioka, you madman, announcing this new feature right before it gets implemented. What is this, and why should I care? The reason is simple. This feature is just really good. Let me explain what special ability transfer does first. So you have your base unit, with junk abilities on it. And you have an old unit with the best 4-slot affix that you made a while ago. Like Astral Soul, Mana Reverie, Ether Factor, Crack 5. You can transfer the 4 good abilities onto your new unit. Now, here's a few things that may happen. First, like I said, you can move your abilities from your old gear to your new gear without needing to re-affix. So theoretically, you can update your gears without worry about affixing again. Second, now that you can transfer abilities from any units, people can now sell their finished affix. You can put your outdated affix on a trash unit and sell them. And you can buy some of those finished affix and transfer them onto your units. This is a new type of business, and lazy people are a new market. Third, this is a way to save time and money. And the purpose of this video is to tell you how it happens. Let's talk about how it works. Now, all the special abilities on your base will be wiped, except SSA. And according to how many abilities were wiped, you can move abilities from your fodder to your base. As for SSA on the base and fodder, they will all freeze, which is not a problem. There will be 3 situations. Fodder and base have equal, more, or less slots. If the open slot numbers are equal to the ability numbers on your fodder, nothing weird will happen. And if your fodder have more abilities, you can choose what to put on your base. And those that are not selected will be discarded. But if you have more open slots than the ability on your fodder, you can experience a down slot. And here's a secret. You can use capsule items even when doing a transfer. Okay, stop, what does all that mean? Well, let's just put them to use, and you'll see. Remember we did the 8-slot light stream weapon in the last video? Yes, the one with 3 SSA and 5 other abilities. If we do it with the add ability options, our base and fodders need to be 8 slots. But now that we can transfer abilities, you can make the 5 abilities onto a 5-slot fodder, and transfer those 5 abilities directly to your 8-slot light stream. What does that mean? Here's another example. I had my Astral Mana Ether Crack on light stream units, and I want to upgrade to Liberate. Now get your Liberate to 6 slots. Wait, 1 slot was reserved for SSA, plus 4 abilities equal to 5 slots. What does the 6th slot do? Remember that we can use capsules even on ability transfer. Yes, you can theoretically repeat this process and increase your slot numbers by using capsules without messing with the abilities you've made. Like adding Mark. Stat 6. At this point, there are 2 things to point out. First being that 8 slots weapons and units are starting to lose their value. Because you can literally make your product in lower slots and transfer it to your higher slot gears and add abilities with capsules in the process. Second being that you can now focus your affixing on all the non-capsule abilities, and I will bring you an example right now. Okay, it's Easter in 2020. This seasonal emergency quest is dropping all kinds of factors in high slot units, so let's use this opportunity to make a unit with Ether Factor. Alright, let's say we want a 6-slot unit. We'll have SSA, X Aries Soul, Ether Factor, Crack 5, Exacore Glare and Grace Stamina. Since we can use transfer, we'll only focus on making Soul, Factor, Crack and Glare. And transfer that 4 abilities onto your 6-slot unit and use the capsule for Grace Stamina. Now what about the recipe? To make a Crack 5, we need triple Crack 4. For Glare, it's just putting 2 Glares for 50% success rate. We'll have 3 fodders holding 3 Crack 4 and 2 Exacore Glare. To make Crack 4, we put 2 Crack 1 for Crack 2, 2 Crack 2 for Crack 3, 3 Crack 3 for Crack 4. And to make Crack 4 with Exacore Glare, it's the same steps but we put 2 more Exacore Glare when moving up to Crack 4. We have 3 more fodders left, so we can't make Ether Factor with the old-fashioned way. How about this? We'll have 1 X Aries Soul, 1 pre-made Ether Factor and a unit with Soul and Factor Receptor. We already talked about how to make Ether Factor in the Astral Mana Ether Grace video, so I'll not talk about it here. So let's take a look at the recipe. Pretty self-explanatory, I would say. You can decide if you want to finish it from 3 slots or 4 slots. Again, remember to use your protection items for high-risk 4-slot affixing. After you've made your 4 abilities, you just have to transfer them to your 6-slot units with SSA and capsules waiting for you. Let me just wait. Transfer passes? Yes, all of these godlike features are locked behind these transfer passes. You can only get maximum of 40 of them per month in the recycle shop with different class 6 cubes. And here's the list of required passes per transfer result. The higher slots your result is, the more passes it requires. And our 6-slot operation takes 25 passes, so it's 75 in total for a whole set. Now hurry up and grab those passes as soon as possible. What? Your classes are not max level yet? Just hit the treasure shop and look for class cubes. It should be selling one for 160,000 Mazetta, meaning total of 12,800,000 Mazetta per month for 80 class cubes in exchange for 40 passes. Is it worth it? Totally. Only paying 8 million per unit to reduce the affixing process from 6 slots to 4 slots. If you're still confused, just ask in the comment section. This should be the last video in the series unless there's a request or update that worth dedicating a video on its own. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the videos. Happy affixing!